I don't think I'm mic'd up.
Back underway here. Neve Courtney, number 2, forwards that ball down line up to number 5, Claire Yusi. Claire on her legs, kicks it around up to number 9, Campbell Collins. Campbell, that ball picked up by 8, Electra Erzbach. Back to Sarah Decker, keeper for Team Johnson. Exclusion in transition, number 6, Dark. Alexandria Lurie going over to talk to Coach Alexis Courtney. We are on our first 6-on-5 opportunity here. Number 2, Lucy Berkman, moves that ball around. Up to number 3, Amaya Leby. Leby up to 4, Emily Clordy. Clordy goes, puts that ball off the crossbar. Long rebound out to number 3, Amaya Leby. That ball in by 8, Electra Erzbach. Striking first, Johnson. Team Johnson here on the board. Musselman coming back here quick, looking to get back up on the board. These teams were formed after we went through the 6-8 challenge last night at Olympus High School. Put them into the Azevedo 6-8 Sports logarithm, popped out these fantastic teams. These will likely be all incredibly well-matched, excellent games based on their 6-8 challenge scores. We are going to go an exclusion here, sending Musselman up on their first 6-on-5 opportunity. That ball comes around to McKenna Fine. Fine back up to Alexandra Lurie. To Courtney, back down to number 5, Claire Yusi. Yusi on her legs, sends it over, finds it off the post there by McKenna Fine. That ball popped out, and it's going to be white ball. Picked up by Electra Erzbach, and then into the hands of Sarah Decker. Decker outlets up to number 5, Sophia Holman. Holman fouled? Nope. Yep, fouled outside, ordinary foul outside the 6-meter. Eligible to shoot that ball, comes in down line. Going to be picked up there by number 2, Lucy Berkman. Berkman playing catch back and forth with Heidi Hefflinger, number 6. That ball off the cross cage. That literally rebounds over onto the bench. Bounces back in. Eva Stein going for a swim to chase that one down. Stein outlets up to number 6, Alexandra Lurie. Lurie working to gain position. Goes down into number 9, Campbell Collins. Collins into Courtney. Number 2 working. That ball picked off by number 1, Sarah Decker. Decker surveying for Team Johnson as Johnson goes on to offense. Here we have number 7, Olivia Perry. Back over to 8, Electra Erzbach. Ordinary foul for Erzbach. Erzbach looking, surveying, goes down to the one side. That ball picked off on the center entry. Back into Stein. Back around to McKenna Fine. Contra foul as they're working down here. Sends the ball to Emily Clordy. Clordy has space with Sophia Holman. Holman with the defender on her back. Put a block column up there for Eva Stein with a nice one-on goalie block there, knocking it down. Eva Stein out of Park City, Utah. Little homegrown hero there. Number 9, Campbell Collins. Coming into it here for Team Musselman. That ball goes back around up to McKenna Fine, up to number 2, Neve Courtney, who has space. Watch out, there's danger here. She misses just wide right. At the end of the quarter, we have 1 goal up on the board, 1 for Johnson, 0 for Musselman. Again, my name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for joining us here. We've got 4 games this morning. Their second women's game here, and then second women's game is at 10 o'clock, and then our men's game 2 men's games at 11 o'clock and noon. We'll break down here at Kearns and then roll back up to Olympus High School for this afternoon's games. This afternoon's games will start at 5 o'clock, where we'll lead again with the 2 women's games and then followed by 2 men's games later tonight. We'll keep it here, getting ready for the second quarter. All right, we are back here in the second quarter in the dark caps, Team Musselman, and in the white caps, Team Johnson. That ball up over the top of the cage. Down to number 4 white, Emily Clarity. Inside, that ball skipped into the abdomen of Ava Stein by number 6, Heidi Heffinger. Inside to Courtney, number 2, she's posted up. That ball cleared by Sarah Decker, keeper for Johnson. Number 5, Sophia Holman. Restart here on the 2-meter. That ball put into play. To number 9, Campbell Collins. Collins looking, sends that back around up to number 6, Alexandra Lurie. Lurie on her legs. She sends that up to the center there. McKenna Fine into set. Kicked out there. Working number 5, Claire Yusi. Big turn there by number 2, Neve Courtney, who earns the opportunity for 5-meter. That was assigned to number 6, Heidi Heflinger, on the penalty. Courtney to work to put Musselman on the board, and she does. Neve Courtney, number 2. Brings us even 1-1. Here with 4:44 remaining in the second quarter. Ordinary foul there, number 8, Electra Erzbach. Erzbach sends it over to the lefty, number 6, Heidi Heflinger. Into 2, Lucy Berkman. Berkman sends that over to Olivia Perry. Perry, outside the 6, direct shot available. Looks like she's surveying, puts the ball in play. That ball goes to a teammate. Her head was turned. Got one there into Electra. Centered, ordinary foul there, Amaya Leby. In set, kicks that back out. Shot clock violation. Number 3, Quinn Healy, on attack here in transition. That's going to be an ordinary foul. Healy looking, sees number 7, McKenna Fine. Fine looking for, that ball's knocked out on defense by number 5, White, Sophia Holman. Number 5, Sophia Holman, coming through here. Holman has one on goalie, defenders on her back, and is awarded a 5-meter. Number 8, Electra Erzbach to finish here. Miss off the 3 post. Stein picks it up, sends Musselman back into transition and onto the offensive front court. Number 7, McKenna Fine, sends that ball into Courtney. Ball under. Looks like it's going to go back to Johnson. Team Johnson, I should say. Back up to Heidi Heflinger. Back down line into number 7, Olivia Perry. Perry working that ball. Ordinary foul in the center. Number 2, Lucy Berkman picks that up out to 5, Sophia Holman. Holman stepping forward, she shoots. That ball goes off the noggin of number 3, Amaya Leby. Blinking, but she seems to be okay. Eva Stein in control. Outlet, out to number 8, Anna Piper. Piper looking, surveying, moves forward. Piper on her legs inside to number 3, Quinn Healy. She's working. That ball gets stripped away. It's going to be a timeout for Team Musselman.
Timeout.
Okay, we are live back here. We've got Team Johnson coming into front course. Looks like Coach Jimmy set up a little play here. Number 4, Emily Clorty, as she drives up and up drive from the 1 back around to Sophia Holman. Holman goes into set. Lefty, there's number 6, Heidi Hefflinger. Credit that to Coach Jimmy Hurd from Eastside Water Polo in Chicago. That play worked perfectly. 2-1, Johnson over Musselman. Let's see if Coach Courtney has something to counter with here. Number 6, Alexandra Lurie, moves that ball forward up to Quinn Healy. Healy back to 6, Alexandra Lurie. Lurie goes down line to number 5, Claire Yusi. McKenna Fine sends that ball up to Anna Piper. Piper goes down to the 1 side. Little lobber there right off the post and bounces out. That wave was flowing the other direction. That would have gone in. Into number Sarah Decker forwards that ball for Team Johnson. Over to Heidi Hefflinger. Hefflinger goes in. Gonna be working here. Electra Erzbach. Erzbach gets back on her legs. Back to Hefflinger. Gonna be an exclusion. It's going to send number 7 dart to the sin bin, Olivia Perry. That gives Johnson a 6-on-5 opportunity around here. Lucy Berkman back around up to number 8, Electra Erzbach. Hefflinger off the top post. That's going to be Musselman ball. Picked up there by Quinn Healy in the middle of the pool. She smartly pulls out into number 8, Anna Piper. Piper moving that ball forward. Piper on her legs, looking into Courtney. Courtney sweeps and puts it in. Neve Courtney, number 2, originally out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Olympus High School. Fantastic assist there by number 8, Anna Piper. Courtney turns and gives her a thank and a nod of acknowledgement. Great sportsmanship there. These girls are obviously playing for the attention of people all over the country. One of the things that Maggie and Tony have asked for the coaches to look for is the X factor. What is that one thing that maybe doesn't get caught up on a stat sheet that makes a difference? Is it sportsmanship? Is it communication? Is it being able to be a great teammate? Here's a great play by number 3, wide Amaya Levy working. She kicks that back out to Heidi Hefflinger. Inside. That's going to be a 5-meter penalty awarded. As that was a ball side drive, number 6, Heidi Hefflinger, put it right in there to number 4, Emily Clorty, to earn that 5-meter. It's going to be Lucy Berkman's going to do the work here to try to get it in the cage. Past number 1, Eva Stein, skips it in off that right side. 55 seconds remaining here in the second period, and we are I believe that brings Johnson 3, Musselman 2. Nope, scratch that. Still 2-2. 2-2. In on our legs here. That ball comes around. Shot off the crossbar there by number 6, Alexandra Lurie. Decker moves that ball forward. Up to number 2, Lucy Berkman. Berkman up to Holman. Holman back around to number 7, Olivia Perry. Perry back to number 5, Sophia Holman on her legs. She shoots. That ball misses to the right. Field block. Kind of got through the forest there. Looked like number 2, Neve Courtney, and number 6, Alexandra Lurie getting the legs on that. Courtney attacks, stays on her legs, surveying. 2 seconds, just misses wide right. And at the end of the first half, we have Musselman 3 and Johnson 2. We'll keep it here. Thanks for tuning in here on this Friday morning. We've got each of these teams are going to play 4 games over the weekend. one in the morning, one in the afternoon. They'll play a round robin on the 4-team format. And then based on their seed from there, will be seeded into either the gold medal or bronze medal game. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes. We are back here. We had a score correction on my bad on that. So we have Johnson with 3, and Musselman with 2. Coming in here, number 6, Heidi Hefflinger coming and working, getting dropped on by Courtney. Finished there by number 3, Amaya Leby. Off the quick pass by Hefflinger with that collapsing defense through Musselman with the concerted effort there of McKenna Fine, Neve Courtney, and number 9, Campbell Collins. That ball put into the restart by Quinn Healy. Back to Courtney. Number 2, Neve Courtney sends that ball back around to Anna Piper. Piper working, drives through, ball side drive by Courtney. Ordinary foul earned. Looking for an opportunity. A little clogged up area on that right side. Number 5, Claire Usey working. She puts that in. And number 3, beautiful teamwork there. Starting with Courtney, sends it over to Claire Usey, puts it in. Number 3, Quinn Healy brings Then back to within 1, Musselman 3, Johnson 4, here with 5:20 remaining in the third period. Number 5, Sophia Holman working. Number 2, White, Lucy Berkman. Berkman to Sophia Holman. Holman sends that in, backhand and in by number 3, Amaya Levy on the assist by number 6, Heidi Hefflinger. Courtney on her legs, moves that ball forward, down onto number 5, Claire Yusi. Claire working, still has possession, goalie comes out, ball under, it's gonna go to Team Johnson. Number 1, Sarah Decker. Decker goes down line to number 5, Sophia Holman. Holman goes wide to number 4, Emily Clorty. Clorty up to 7, Olivia Perry. Perry on her legs, moving forward. That ball comes back to Sophia Holman, in on her legs, into the center. Number 3, Amaya Levy kicks that ball out to lefty Heidi Hefflinger. Back into Levy, double teamed there. It's going to be an ordinary foul there. They're really working that into that center position, and it's going to be an exclusion. That was eventually going to happen when you have set that ball 14 times in the same possession. Good work there. That ball goes loose, and Team Musselman burns off that 6-on-5 power play. Looks like Courtney's subbing out, and in comes number 6, Alexandra Lurie. On attack here, Team Musselman still playing. Gonna go contra foul or turnover there. Back to Johnson. Forward to Sarah Decker. Up to number 5, Sophia Holman. Holman looking, surveying, trying to get around. Sends it to the 1-4-5 side. That's number 7, Olivia Perry. Perry looking for an opportunity, staying on her legs. Perry sends it all the way to number 4, Emily Clorty. Inside here on this 4-5 side into Heidi Hefflinger. That's controlled by Eva Stein. Number 8, Anna Campbell, moves that forward to McKenna Fine. That ball goes in to set at number 5, Claire Yusi. Stripped away by team defense there. No advantage for number 3, Amaya Levy, and number 7, Olivia Perry. Perry's doing a flying sub here. In comes number 8, Electra Urbach. Back to the ball here, number 4, Emily Clorty. That's an ordinary foul for Clorty. Clorty puts the ball in play, smartly looking, gets on the legs, trying to get it into Heidi. Number 6, Heidi Hefflinger. That ball squibs out, and it's going to be timeout called by Coach Courtney and Team Musselman. Back underway here, number 1, Eva Stein with her ball in the hand. Courtney drawing up a play, sends that back around up to Quinn Healy. That ball in. Nice little up drive there by number 3, Quinn Healy. Gets her hand on the ball, fires it, puts it in that top right corner. Brings Musselman to within 1. Johnson with a 1-goal lead, 5-4. Number 5, Sophia Holman. Heidi sends that ball over to number 8, Elektra Orspach. On the legs, back around into center. Step kicked out. That's going to be at the end of the shot clock. A nice shot there by Heidi Heffinger, trying to get her legs underneath her. Back to Eva Stein in the dark caps. Team Musselman moving that ball forward up to Neve Courtney. Courtney has some space, decides to just do her best Steph Curry impression and just put that in from downtown with a nice little lob. Super casual. Neve Courtney brings us back to 5-5 with the lob shot. Olivia Perry. Perry earns an exclusion. Number 9, Campbell Collins, going to the sin bin. Perry coming in here. In the plus-minus system, the earned exclusion is the most powerful indicator. We're keeping live stats here today, and we'll be Tony will be thinking about sharing those out, but that earned exclusion is the best way to show that value in the plus-minus column. For Johnson, we've got 1 goal by Lucy Berkman, 2 by Amaya Levy, 1 by Heidi Heffinger, and 1 by Elektra Erspach. For 5, Levy shooting 50%, Berkman shooting 33%. For Musselman, Team Musselman, we've got 3 goals by Courtney and 2 goals by Quinn Healy. Courtney shooting 50% with 1 field block. Back to action here. In on a 6-on-5 opportunity here for Johnson, looking to go back up into the lead and does with that. Lefties, Heidi Heffinger with the assist from number 2, Lucy Berkman. Nice swing there, luring the goalie, Eva Stein, over to that 1-2 side. Swings, quick catch and shoot. Brings Johnson up 6, Musselman 5. Number 9, Campbell Collins, moving forward, back around to 8, Anna Piper. Piper back to Collins. Collins on her legs, sends it down into, let's see, that was number 5, Claire Yusi. Back around up to Collins. Collins shoots over the top of the cage, just missing the fingers of cap number 1, Sarah Decker. Keeper for Team Johnson. Sophia Holman sends that ball down to Heffinger. She is posted up there. Kicks that back out with the left hand to number 5, Sophia Holman. Back around into Elektra. Elektra back to Sophia. Good Nice press defense there by Quinn Healy. That comes around back up to Heidi Hefflinger. That's off the fingertips and collected by number 1, Ava Stein. For Team Musselman. Ball comes around up into for number 8, Campbell, Anna Piper. And at the end of 3, Johnson nursing that 1-goal lead, 6-5. We've got one more to go. Followed by our next game, our 10 o'clock game, is going to be between Team Seidemann and Team Steffens. Talk about a clash of the Titans. That's going to be pretty, I'm excited to watch that one. Obviously, each of these teams are named after current Olympians who are in training right now. Shout out to our men's and women's national teams out there getting ready to represent in Tokyo. A few more stats. All right, we're back underway here, fourth and final quarter. We've got a battle as our first game underway in the Whitecaps, Team Johnson, and in the Dark Caps, Teams Musselman. named after our current Olympians, Ashley Johnson and Maddie Musselman. Whoa, nice little pass and assist there from Electra into number 3. Let's get that to number 3, Amaya Levy with the goal. Brings Johnson up +1, 7-5 here with 5:45 remaining in the first. Number 1, Eva Stein moving that ball forward. Stein looking into number 6, Alexandra Lurie. Down line to Neve Courtney. Courtney with 3 of the 5 goals for Team Musselman. That ball on the hand there, great pass, and that's going to be a 5-meter penalty earned by number 5, Claire Usey. Off the shot and rebound of number 6, Alexandra Lurie. Beautiful entry pass coming in there from number 2, Neve Courtney, to set that all up. Looks like it's going to be given to Courtney for the opportunity to bring Team Musselman back to within 1. Courtney misses off the top right corner. Big rebound goes to Claire Usey. Comes back in from Usey. Neve working, earns the ordinary, seized outside Piper. That's knocked down by great team defense with Quinn Healy and, Amaya Levy and Emily Clority. Into number 5, Sophia Holman. Holman stepping forward right into the chest of Ava Stein. It's going to be a timeout called by Courtney. 30-second, just moving people forward. Eva Stein driving through, looking for the opportunity, comes back around to Quinn Healy. Healy on her legs. Musselman definitely has the firepower to get back within, get it close here. Into 5, Claire Usey. Back out to Quinn Healy. Healy looking, she tries to go the lob from outside. That time on her legs, Sarah Decker with some beautiful form there. Popping that ball out, controlling it, sending Johnson onto counterattack. Little breakaway here into the hands of the goalie, number 1, Sarah Decker, on the long pass there from 9, Campbell Collins. Comes back here, Sarah Decker. Looking, moves that ball forward up to Sophia Holman, number 5, back down to 6, Heidi Hefflinger. Hefflinger back up to Holman. Holman, Hefflinger. Hefflinger sends it into Amaya Levy. There earns an ordinary foul inside, so just waiting for that restart. Comes back to Sophia Holman. Holman comes in to 7, Olivia Perry. Perry back around to number 4, Emily Clority. She shoots off the 2-post. Eva Stein chases down that rebound, sending Team Musselman back onto transition with 3:42 remaining here, down by 2. Working into the hurry-up offense here, Campbell Collins into 6. That's Alexandra Lurie. Gonna be Johnson ball. Looks like there was a little contact of the head, but sent the ball into the contra foul. Eva Stein chasing that one down. She was swimming right at me. She had her laser eyes on that ball. She was not gonna let anyone take that ball away. Number 8, Anna Piper, as we have opportunity here. That ball in by Piper smartly. Defender with lost behind. Gets on the legs, brings it to within 1. 3:04 remaining here in the 4th period. I have a feeling that every single one of these games is going to be just like this, you guys. This is going to be great. We are even, 6-on-6 here. Good motion offense there, number 6. Heidi Hefflinger with her ball in the hand, number 5, Sophia Holman. Holman stepping forward. That comes around up to 2, Lucy Berkman. Berkman back to Holman. Holman stepping over the top of the cage. Counter ball coming in. Stein sends that ball down to number 2, Neve Courtney. Back around up to 6, Alexandra Lurie. Lurie working back to Courtney. She dives into it, comes back to retreat to grab that ball. Courtney comes in. That's going to be a hard foul, going to be an exclusion. Underwater when you heard the whistle. Shot the ball, is going to have to go retrieve that ball out of the cage. Number 9, Campbell Collins. Working on a 6-on-5 here. Timeout called by Coach Courtney. I'm having a feeling that Mr. Tony Azevedo has granted unlimited timeouts. The benches are small to non-existent. I think both of these teams have 1 sub. The others might have 0. So I think coaches have been given some license to be able to make sure these athletes have great experience. On the restart here, Courtney down on that 6 in. That ball shot by number 3, Quinn Healy off the quick. Number 8, Anna Piper. Piper back to Courtney. She goes in on the 6 in. Back to Healer, going to try it again. No go this time to Piper. Piper off the bar, and that's on the rebound. Number 5, Claire Yusi cleans it up. Great team play there. That brings us even 7-7 with 2:03 remaining here in the 4th period. We got ourselves a game. Tony just came and tapped me on the shoulder and said, if it's a tie, we stay tie. No shootout, no overtime. That ball off the top of the hit by Amaya Levy, cleaned up by Team Musselman. Ava moves that ball forward up to McKenna Fine. Fine sends it over to Courtney. Neve Courtney moving, looking, surveying, waves it off. Goes back down line to number 8, Anna Piper. Piper in, ordinary foul. Ball under, contra foul, sends it back to Johnson. Exclusion in transition. Number 3, Quinn Healy goes. Coach Jimmy Hurd quickly calls timeout. On the restart, number 1, Sarah Decker. Up to 8, Electra Erzbach. Over to Heidi Hefflinger. Hefflinger to Erzbach. Erzbach to Emily Clarity. Clarity shoots. That's a shot there. Off the 1 there, number 2, Lucy Berkman. That was quick. Wow, she barely touched that ball. Lucy Berkman off the assist by number 4, Emily Clarity, sends Johnson back up to a 1-goal lead, 8-7, with 1:07 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Again, ties stay a tie. Ball goes down line to Courtney. Courtney looking for space, driving through. Going to be fouled there as the ball floats towards that end line. She's deep, brings that ball back in, puts it in play out to the 2-meter. Sends it around to number 7, McKenna Fine. McKenna Fine tries to thread the needle into UC. That ball pops out. 46 seconds, so we need a stop here. Musselman's going to get another opportunity based on the shot clock. But they're going to need to get a defensive stop here to put that ball forward. Heidi Hefflinger has an opportunity. Exclusion, number 7. McKenna Fine goes to the box, sending Johnson on to 6-on-5. There is 23 seconds remaining in the game. Shot clock is game clock, so we just have to hold on to this one Number 6 white, Heidi Heflinger, comes back around, and that one's in. A little insurance goal there by number 8, Electra Erzbach. 11.42 seconds remaining. That brings Johnson up 9-7 with 11 seconds remaining. Number 8, Anna Piper. Piper looking, 2-1. And at the end of our first 6-8 series, Salt Lake City, we have Team Johnson, Team A, if you're following along at home, with a 2-goal victory over Musselman, 9-7. Up next, we are going to have in the water in the Black Caps, Team Seidemann, against Team D, Team Steffens. Steffens will be in the green caps. Seidemann will be in the black caps. So that might be a little bit hard, but the green caps have a little bit bigger, thicker numbers on them. 10:03 right now. I'm guessing they're going to give them 10 minutes to warm up. We'll keep the stream rolling, obviously. I'm going to go grab a drink of water. My name's Sean Stringer with Game On Live Studio. At the end of that last game, let's review some stats here. We had Lucy Berkman with 2 goals on 4 shots. Amaya Leby had 3 goals on 6 shots. Heidi Heflinger 2 out of 7, and Electra goes 2 for 4. Assist for Berkman, Clordy, 2 for Holman, 2 for Heflinger, 1 for Erzbach. Earned exclusions, how's this for the plus-minus line? Emily Clordy with 4 earned exclusions. With those earned exclusions, she has the top plus-minus score of 5.95 for that game for Team Johnson. What a difference maker. Didn't score 1 single goal, but made it so that everybody else could, and that's exactly the kind of play that Tony and Maggie are looking for. For Team Musselman, we've got Neve Courtney shooting 3 for 6, Quinn Healy 2 for 5, Claire Yusi 1 for 2, and Anna Piper 1 for 2. The top plus minus goes to Neve Courtney with 3.1, Eva Stein at 3.05. Quinn Healy in the positive side there, and Anna Piper on the positive side there. Earned exclusions award goes to Collins Campbell. Again, that difference that's made away from the goal doesn't necessarily have to be goals, you guys. Fantastic work there by both these teams. We're going to keep these tournament stats updated as well as the ongoing game stats. Shout out to our stats team, Joseph, Trey, and Jonas, for making us look good over there. I think all of those, well, 2 of those 3 guys are single. That's all I know. So, like, you can't go after Trey, but these guys know water polo and are excited to be here with us this weekend to make sure these ladies and men get the recognition and credit they deserve. I'm going to sign off here for a minute. We'll keep it live. Sean Stringham, Game On Live Studio. All right, we're back here, getting ready to roll. In the black caps, that's earned by number 8, Cascade Strenzlin. That goes back. Big turn there by number 7, Molly Glad. Glad puts that ball into play. Attacks in here, being guarded by Dania Innes. To JoJo Walters, back into center. That's going to be 5-meter penalty called. Assigned to number 7 green, Aliyah Cohen. Looks like it's going to try to be picked up here by number 8, Cascade Strenzlin. Strenzlin puts that, bounces it off, skips it off the bar and into the hands of number 1, Lauren Steele. Exclusion. 3 dark. Addison Collins sends Team Green Steffens into the first 6-on-5 power play. Back around to Lauren Het. Het goes deep down around to Clara Goldstein. Up back around to Megan McCanich. On to Savannah Batchelor. Back to number 6, Megan McCanich on the post, looking with that right hand. Shot there by number 4, Savannah Batchelor. Coming on the restart here. Molly sends that ball in. Exclusion, 7 dark on the quick, goes in there, number 6. JoJo Walters with the goal. Believe that assist came from number 3, Addison Collins.
Exclusion, we have 6 dark on the goal.
Back around here, number 8, Lauren Het. That ball goes down around 4 and picked up by black 3, Addison Collins. Back to keeper, Talia Fonesca. Long pass to number 3, Addison Collins. Collins working on attack here, going deep here. In, quick shot there, fill block there by number 5, Clara Goldstein. Didn't even give Lauren Steele an opportunity to block that ball. She got that big mid up there and knocked it down. Megan McCanich attacking forward, goes down to Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor working. That ball skipped underneath the outstretched arm of number 1, Talia Fonseca. Number 2 with the goal, Dania Innes there for Team Steffens. We're 2-1. That ball, backhand, putting on a show there. Number 2, Annabelle Mondoles. We're even here, 2-2. Steffens, Seidemann. Obviously named after a few of our current Olympic stars here. Goes into set there, number 2, Dania Innes. She goes in from the set, puts that in. Dania Innes with the assist by number 7, Aliyah Cohen. Working here, number 7, Molly Glad. Glad looking trying to get that ball. Glad, ordinary foul. Sends it to 3, Addison Collins. Collins into 2, Annabelle Mondelis. Going to be swiped away by number 1, Lauren Steele, keeper for Team Stephens. Into Elia Cohen. Cohen working. Sends that ball down to 8. Lauren Het. Het stolen away by number 6, JoJo Firecracker Walters. She's fun to watch. Watched her in the Dallas series and fantastic plays like that. Little pass on the dime there to number 4, Kaya Levenfeld. Assist to number 6, JoJo Walters. Number 5, Claire Goldstein makes the turn on Annabelle. That ball into traffic, pops out. Ball under, sends the ball back to Team Seidemann. Kaya Levenfeld. Up, down into number 6, JoJo Walters. Kaya Levenfield back around to 7, Molly Glad. Glad earns the ordinary foul. Picked up there by 6 green, Megan McCanich. Sends the ball back to Lauren Steele, keeper for Team Stephens. Into McCanich. She's got a horde of Seidemans on her there. That one of them earns an exclusion. Looks like number 7, Molly Glad, going to the box. That ball comes around up to Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor on her legs. Back around up to Lauren Het. Het working. Goes deep down on that 6-in. Going to be a little tap to the head. Sends the ball back to, on a contra foul, to Team Seidemann. Goal by number 8 there, Cascade Strensland. Back underway here. Number 5, Clara Goldstein. Goldstein back up to Elia Cohen. Goes down 2-6, Megan McCanich. McCanich earns that ordinary foul. Looking, clears it up to 5, Clara Goldstein. Goldstein goes deep down. 50-50 pass ends up in the hands of number 4, Kaya Levenfeld. Deep pass comes in here. That's number 3, Addison Collins. Back around to number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Whitehead goes down in. Ordinary. Puts the ball in play. Looking for position. That ball stolen from behind. On the ball under. Lauren Het sends that ball forward. Picked off by number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Back to Talia Fonseca, out to 6, JoJo Walters. Walters. Ordinary foul. Puts the ball in play. Walters surveying, looking for a black cap to put that ball into. She moves forward. That ball tapped out. The surface is right on the top of her head there. Number 8, Cascade Strensland. Ball turns over, goes to Team Stephens here, into the hands of keeper Lauren Steele. One second remaining, and at the end of the first period, we've got Seidemann 4, Steffens 3. Seidemann in the black caps. Steffens in the green caps. My name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio. We'll be here. We've got another game. Our 11 o'clock and noon game will transition into our men's teams. Then we'll wrap up here at Kearns this morning and send that back to, we'll go back to Olympus for tonight as well as all day tomorrow. Thanks for those of you who have been following along and joining in. We'll keep it here.
Is this your water here? I don't think I grabbed another one. Is this your water? It's that's not mine. Like, follow, and subscribe. Up north right now? Oh my God.
Here we go. We are underway here in the second period of this Clash of the Titans. Seidemann v. Steffens. Seidemann in the black caps. Steffens in the green. That ball comes around here. Number 7, Elia Cohen. That ball is tipped. Gonna be 2 meter. Number 4, Savannah Batchelor goes and chases that down for the restart here. 5:35 remaining here in the second period. That ball comes around. Ordinary foul. Number 6, Megan McCanich. That ball shot by 3, Charlie Birdsall. Controlled by Talia Fanesca. Ball goes down to 6, JoJo Walters. Walters looking. Sends that ball up to number 7, Molly Glad. Glad checks out the referee, puts the ball in play. Into JoJo, posted up there on the 2. Picked off there by Charlie Birdsall. Stolen back by 7, Molly Glad. Inside, number 8, Cascade Strenzlin moving forward. In. Goal by Cascade Strenzlin. Bringing Seidemann up.
Change your possession. It's okay, it's hard.
quick subs here for Team Steffens. Ordinary foul. Exclusion foul. Number 7, Elia Cohen, going to the box. Back around here. 6-on-5 opportunity for Team Steffens. Number 4, Savannah Batchelor, kicks that ball in. It's going to be a 5-meter from behind there. Number 6, Megan Mechanic, earning that. Great opportunity. Great look there by Mechanic. Penalty on 5. Mackenzie Whitehead. That ball skipped in by number 6, Megan Mechanic.
Five dark penalty, 6 light goal.
That ball comes in. Number 8 dark, or 8 black, I should say. Cascade Strensland working for the opportunity. Sends that back around over to 5. Mackenzie Whitehead. Picked off there by Team Steffens, number 2, Dania Innes. Outlet, deep to number 8, Lauren Het. Het working number 4, Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor earns the ordinary foul. Batchelor sending that ball into 2, Dania Innes, who turns and sweeps and put that in. Credit number 2, Dania Innes, with the assist to number 5, Clara Goldstein, for Team Steffens. Restart here to number 2, Annabella Mondelis, being guarded by number 2, Dania Innes. That ball goes up wide to Kaya Levenfeld. Ordinary. Recovered there by number 6, I believe, Megan Mechanic. No, Megan Mechanic just shot that and got the goal. That came from number 8. How about that? 6'8". Gotta love that. Mechanic with the goal, coming with the long assist by number 8, Lauren Het. On the restart, back to number 3, Addison Collins. Collins working that ball, sends back over to number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Whitehead earns the ordinary foul. Whitehead looking. Whitehead goes down line to number 4, Kaya Levenfeld. Levenfeld earns the ordinary, sends it into center. Little bit of a 50-50. That's going to be an exclusion on 7 dark. 7 green, Elia Cohen. Nope. Yep, 7 green, Elia Cohen goes. We're going to have a 6-on-5 opportunity here for Seidemann. Number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead, moving that ball around to Molly Glad, and in off the goal by number 2, Annabelle Mondelis. Off the assist of number 7, Molly Glad.
We're going to give 7 one more. It's a little early. It's only second period. We're going to give him one more foul.
Clara Goldstein sends that down to number 2, Dania Innes. That's going to be contra foul. Wrapped up over the top of the shoulder, as acted out by our official today, Connor Robertson. That goes down through to number 7, Molly Glad. Glad working on the one spot, sends it over deep to number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Whitehead tries to get a spin and turn, earns an ordinary foul. Over to Molly. Molly in. That ball snapped away as number 2, Annabelle Mondellis, swiped by 6, Megan McCanich. Up to Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor on her legs. Over to number 3, Charlie Birdsall. There's going to be an exclusion away from the ball. That's going to be two-hand hold there underneath by number 4 dart, Kaya Levenfeld. That comes out to 6, Megan McCanich. McCanich up right in front of the cage. Passes it back out. Number 4, Savannah Batchelor shoots that. Savannah Batchelor with the assist. Nice shot there by number 3, Charlie Birdsall.
You play poker? We've been playing poker a lot. Just for fun, no money. Just like, yeah. So what we do is like at the end of this thing at the house, we play poker, and then like I've been trying to keep my family, so eventually we can play poker. But like if you run out of chips, you take a shot to buy that. So you get like 25 bucks for a shot.
Molly Glad sends that ball over to number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. That's stolen by Birdsall. Elia Cohen. That ball goes underwater. Ball under. JoJo Walters in the wild. 1:22 remaining here in the second period. That ball goes wide to number 8, Cascade Strenzlin, who puts it away. Credit the assist to number 2, Annabelle Mondellis. Here comes number 7, Elia Cohen. Granted an extra exclusion here based on just wanting to give people an opportunity to play here. Savannah Batchelor has that ball. Popped out. Big turn there. There's going to be an ordinary foul. Still working over there. Savannah Batchelor with the ball, trying to get rid of it. Gets it over to Charlie Birdsall. Back to 8. Het inside. Big drop coming. No advantage, no foul. Number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead swims away with it. Back to 1, Talia Fonseca. Fonseca. Ordinary foul there. Number 6, JoJo Walters looking. JoJo sends that to the 3 spot. Number 7, Molly Glad, who shoots and is controlled there by Lauren Steele. Stolen there by number 5 dart. Mackenzie Whitehead sends the ball back to Seidemann. Here we have Addison Collins working. 8 seconds on the clock. She misses outside wide right. Big shot there. And that's the end of this first half here. We've got a tie game. Seidemann and Steffens, 7-7. Hey, I think that this whole 6-8 challenge thing works, you guys. We were able to do the evaluation yesterday at Olympus. Based on that, we created teams last night based on their overall rank, balanced these teams almost perfectly. The first game this morning was the same thing, goal for goal, back and forth. Here we are back again, tie game. These women's teams are about as even as they get. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats we have rolling here for this first game. On the time for Team Seidemann, we have 2 goals by Annabelle Mondellis, 1 goal by Kaya Levenfeld, 1 goal by JoJo Walters, and 3 by Cascade Strenzlin. As a team, they're doing a great job of getting even completions. Earned exclusions, 1 goes to Mackenzie Whitehead, 1 goes to JoJo, 2 for Cascade Strenzlin. Top plus-minus score here for Team Seidemann goes to JoJo Walters with a 3.35. She was one of the top players of the tournament at Dallas as well. exciting stuff there for Team Steffens. 3 goals goes to Dania Innes, 1 for Charlie Birdsall, 1 for Savannah Batchelor, 2 goes to Megan McCanich. Both these teams shooting really well. 3 assists to Savannah Batchelor. In our earned exclusion category, the winner right now, Megan McCanich with 3. Not too bad. 1 each to Savannah Batchelor and to Dania Innes. Top plus-minus score getter here right now on Team Steffens is Dania Innes with a score of 3.65. We'll keep updating these. We're live. We're keeping these stats in live time. Got a great team of athletes and coaches here helping us with that, keeping those super clean. We're excited to be able to provide that service here with Game On Live Studio as part of this live broadcast. Underway here in the third period. Ball down to number 6. Megan McCanich back around to 7, Elia Cohen. Cohen to Savannah Batchelor, back to Elia Cohen. Cohen shoots, that's easily controlled by Talia Fonseca. Ball turning, grip of death on that ball. Good job, number 6, JoJo Walters. That ball popped out. No advantage by Savannah Batchelor and Megan McCanich. Savannah Batchelor moving forward. Up to McCanich. That's little submarine contra, sends it back to Team Seidemann. Seidemann to Talia Fonseca. Fonseca moves that ball to Annabelle Mondelis. Mondelis moving that ball forward. Ball in hand, moving, swimming, getting that into, had a great opportunity there from Kaya Levenfeld. Great read there by Mondelis. Just got to get up and finish on that one. Lauren Steele sends that ball to Megan McCanich on the right side here into Elia Cohen. Cohen working. Nice attack there. Live center entry goes into Dania Innes, who sends that off of Talia Fonseca. Kaya Levenfield working, ordinary foul. In. Ordinary again on that live center entry. Kicks that ball back out to Addison Collins. Big turn there. 5-meter penalty earned by 6. JoJo Walters. Put that in the plus-minus column. finish there by number 7, Molly Glad, on that 5-meter penalty shot. Here we go, number 7, Molly Glad. In that ball. Ordinary foul there. 3 dark, Addison Collins. Collins sends that into Kaya Levenfeld. That ball tapped out by Charlie Birdsall. He's gonna send it, Birdsall rewarded for that. Gonna send that to Elia Cohen, who has Mechanic in position in space, puts it under Fonseca. Hands. Thanks to Matt Mondellis out there for giving me the correction on the phonetic, I should say, on that name. Obviously, their names are the most important thing, so if I'm not saying your athlete's name correctly, please let me know. We are tied. Excuse me. Number 2, Annabelle Mondellis sends that ball back to Addison Collins. Collins on attack, on her legs, in position. Oh, she skipped that into the near pinch. Wow, what a shot there by number 3, Addison Collins. Number 4. That ball shot wide right. I was just checking the score there. Sorry for being quiet there for a minute. Shot there by number 8, Lauren Het of Stephens. Ordinary foul. Kicked away. That's going to be an exclusion on number 2, Dania Innes. Earned by number 4, Dark, Kaya Levenfeld. Comes through here, JoJo Walters. Dangerous from there. Beautiful post shot there. That's how you play 6-on-5. Number 3, Addison Collins to number 7, Molly Glad. What I loved about that from Addison is that her head was on that end line and the ball was literally out of bounds. That's legal. She's put a dime pass to the hand of Molly Glad. Brings us to 10-8. Seidemann over Steffens. Updated and correct on the scoreboard here by our producer, Jaden. Good job, Jaden. That ball comes around to number 5, Clara Goldstein. Clara sends that ball down line to number 7, Elia Cohen. Cohen working on her legs, trying to find an opportunity. 2:10 remaining here in the 3rd period. That ball comes to number 5, Clara Goldstein. Contra foul. Away from the ball, it looks like. Comes here, number 3, Addison Collins coming in. That ball swiped away by 2, Dania Innes. Clara Goldstein. Back around to Megan Mechanic. Working here into number 2. Great stop there. Dania Innes with the shot. Talia Fonseca with a great goal. Outlet pass down deep. Numbers here by Seidemann. Number 3, Addison Collins, gets that ball. Lauren Steele swipes it away. Living up to her last name there and steals that ball from an onset. 2-on-1 advantage there for Seidemann. Steffens on attack here. Comes in to Dania Innes. She goes wide over the top of the cage. Talia. Fonseca moves that ball forward to Molly Glad. Glad, ordinary. Puts the ball in play, being pressed by number 4, Savannah Batchelor. Ball goes up to 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Whitehead looking for an opportunity. Steps out, kicks it over to JoJo Walters. Nice long pass over there. Just off balance there. Addison Collins chasing it down. Collins gets possession, puts it in play, sends it back over to number 2, Annabelle Mondelis. Now we know why Mr. Mondelis is watching there, watching his daughter. That ball. Kicks out. Had a great conversation with Matt Mondelis last weekend at the Salty Summit. 680, had a great showing, winning both the men's 16 and 18U. That's going to be a 5-meter penalty on number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. Excuse me, that's going to be a 5. It's going to look like they were awarding a 5-meter. It was on 5. It was 6 on 5. Quick shot there. Sends the ball back to Talia Fonseca. Moving forward here into front court comes number 8, Cascade Strenzlin. Strenzlin working. That ball is foul, ordinary foul. In, kicked off. Maybe confusion on cap color there. The green is looking a little dark as they rotate through these. Comes forward to number 5, Claire Goldstein. Goldstein has some space to work with here. In and a step out, nice turn by number 6, Megan Mechanic, calling for the ball and putting it in. Six, that's a goal. There's 2 seconds remaining here in the third period. That ball, no good, and that will be time. Okay, at the end of the third period, we have Seidemann 10, Steffens 9. Thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio. Would love it if you were to go and subscribe and slide on over to the socials and follow at Game On LS. We'll be here all weekend. Proud partner with 6-8 Sports and the 6-8 Series here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, we are underway in the black caps, Team Seidemann, a little bit smaller numbers. In the green caps, Team Steffens, a little bit bigger numbers with the white piping around the outside of the edge of the caps. That's what makes them white on the scoreboard here, I should say. But Seidemann with a 1-goal advantage, 10-9. That ball swings around over to number 3, Addison Collins. Ordinary foul. Contra foul, sends the ball, picked up by Lauren Steele. That's number 6, Megan Mechanic. She puts the ball in play, steps forward. That ball controlled by Talia Fonseca. Ordinary foul. She's going to be asked to move that ball out to the 2-meter. That's Savannah Batchelor with her hand in the ball with a nice little recovery there. She's coming in here. The ball is live. She is free to shoot. Stared down by Talia Fonseca. That one shot by number 7, Alaya Cohen. Picked up. Sends Talia Fonseca, moves the ball down deep to 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. She has some time and space. Goes to front panel on that ball. Lobber up and in over Lauren Steele's head. That'll bring Seidemann up 11-9 with 5:12 on the clock. Claire Goldstein back up to 7, Alaya Cohen. Cohen with Team Steffens here, earns the ordinary foul, sends it into set. Number 2, Dania Innes, backhand into the abdomen of Talia Fonseca. Cap number 1, exclusion in transition, number 7. She's going to the box, sends it into the hands of 7, Molly Glad. Number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. That's in. By goal, number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. And she has 6 exclusions, so, you know, whatever. Here we are on the restart, number 5, Clara Goldstein. Goldstein sends that ball to Lauren Het. Het goes wide out to Mechanic. Big turn there, kicked out by number 3, Charlie Birdsall. Turned over and into the hands of Talia Fonseca. Outlet to Cascade Strenzlin. Strenzlin sending that ball forward down to number 6, JoJo Walters. Inside to Annabelle Mondellis. Ordinary foul for Mondellis there. Kicks the ball out to Mackenzie Whitehead. Whitehead surveying. Has some drivers. Working to earn that foul. Not getting it. Finally does there at the end. About half tank. Comes through. That ball lost the handle there for Cascade Strenzlin. 3:38 remaining in this one. Steffens on attack. Nice deep ball right to the hand of number 5, Clara Goldstein. It's going to be an exclusion for 3 dark. Addison Collins goes to the box. Sends Steffens up onto 6-on-5. Ball coming around here. Charlie Birdsall with her hand over to Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor, woo. That's how you shoot the ball. Number 5, Clara Goldstein. Sidewinder sleeps tonight, just drills that back in there, bringing Steffens to within 2. In the green caps, Steffens 10. In the black caps, Seidemann 12. Ordinary foul there. Number 8, dark, Cascade Strenzlin. Sorry for putting the R in that earlier, my bad. Number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead. That's an ordinary foul. Whitehead sends that down to Molly. They're content to use the entire clock here. Number 8, Cascade, sends that ball. That's whipped by number 7, Molly Glad, out of bounds, and it's going to come. Counter ball is going to come in here. Lauren Steele sends that ball forward up to Megan Mechanic. Ordinary. She tries to get under that arm. Right there, feeds it in. No advantage. The ball slips away. Picked up by number 1, Talia Fonseca. Fonseca surveying. Outlet to Molly Glad. 2:30 remaining here in this one. Black team. Exclusion. Goalie missed off the near post. Goalie still has to get over there on the exclusion. Allowed to re-enter here and pick up that ball, getting play underway. Steffens gets away with one there. Megan Mechanic in. That's covered by Talia. .156 remaining here in the 4th period. Outlet into number 8, Cascade Stensland. Stensland looking, sends that ball down to ordinary foul. Number 5, Mackenzie Whitehead tries to get that into set. Addison Collins up and over the top of the cage. Athletic move there by Coach Jimmy Hurd to get that counter ball in on the dime. Number 6, Megan Mechanic. Exclusion away from the ball in transition. She's going to bring that ball forward. For Dart, Kaya Levenfield going to the box. That's a whip there by Megan Mechanic off the assist from number 8, Lauren Head. Still close here. This is kind of the same storyline we had in the first game. Down by a couple goals here and there. Fighting back here. These teams are evenly matched. 6-8 challenge working again. Number 7, Molly Glad back. Sends it over to 8, Cascade Stensland. Stensland working. Earns the ordinary foul. That's coming in to Annabelle Mundelis. Mundelis over to Addison Collins. Ordinary there for Collins. Sniped there. Going to be an exclusion for encroachment for number 4, Savannah Batchelor. Addison Collins. Courtney, Coach Courtney calls the 32nd to get the team set up for 6-on-5. We've got 59 seconds remaining here on this one. Coach Courtney wanting to get the best out of this possession. Talia Fonseca moves forward, puts the ball in play up to Molly Glad. Over to Cascade. Cascade throws it to the wrong cap. Mechanic on attack, has space. Number 2, Dania Innes, looking for one to bring it even here. 43 seconds on the clock. Ordinary foul. Innes goes back outside to number 4, Savannah Batchelor. Batchelor gets it in there to Innes. Innes on the backhand, just a little bit out of position for that backhand. Maybe would have been better served to sweep on that one, but Talia Fonseca has it. 25 on the on the shot clock. 5 seconds difference between game and shot. So Steffens will get this ball back outside of something drastic happening here, like leaving a player wide open in the middle of the pool here. Number 3, Addison Collins, being patient, misses. Timeout called while the goalie had possession before they had it. Jimmy Hurd, Alexis Courtney in a coaching duel. Jimmy's going for the whiteboard, you guys. Watch out. There's 7.62 seconds remaining on the clock. Steffens I've seen someone named Steffens hit a last-second shot to win an NCAA championship against Stanford a couple years ago. Let's see if they can live up to their namesake here. I've also seen some pretty incredible defensive stops by Miss Seidemann as well. The spirit of these Olympic athletes infused into these teams here. All right, Jimmy bringing the goalie forward. Lauren Steele coming all the way down here to the 4-5 meter. We're going 7-on-6. I love this rule. We can bring the goalie forward, bringing a man advantage. Seidemann just needs to get that ball. There is no one in the net for Team Seidemann or for Team Steffens. Ordinary foul. 4, 3, 2, misses wide right with no time remaining. Great idea. At the end of the second game here, we have Seidemann will advance 12-11. I shouldn't say advance. We're in our group play. We've got 2 more games this afternoon. Up next, we have the men. Team Azevedo in the white caps and Bailey in the blue caps. 2 fantastic teammates. Obviously, Tony Azevedo, founder of 6'8 Sports, along with Maggie Steffens. I'm sure we're going to give these boys a few minutes in front of the cage here. We have some time to review some of the stats from this last game. We have 2 goals from Annabelle Mondelas, 1 each from Addison Collins, Kaya Levenfeld, Mackenzie Whitehead, JoJo Walters, 2 goals from Molly Glad, 3 goals from Cascade Stensland. Our plus-minus scores, Talia Fonseca, as our goalie. Lots of good blocks there. 6.4, our leading field player for Team Seidemann goes to JoJo Walters. 2 earned exclusions. 2 earned exclusions to Cascade Stensland. 2 earned exclusions from Kaya Levenfeld as well. Great play there. How about for Team Steffens? 3 goals from Dania Innes, 1 from Charlie Birdsall, 1 from Savannah Batchelor, 1 from Clara Goldstein, and 5 goals from Megan Mechanic. Mechanic also with 3 earned exclusions. Has a 7.85 plus minus, leading the tournament so far for the women. We're psyched to have 2 more games here for the men, and then we are off to Olympus this afternoon. Action will start back up at 5 o'clock after we give these athletes an opportunity to eat and get recovered. We're going to refresh here and get ready for our men's game coming here shortly. Sean String with Game On Live Studio. Back here, we have our first men's game of the weekend. We're excited here. In the white caps, Team Azevedo, and in the dark caps, Team Bailey. Two longtime teammates and friends. Into number 2, Lucas Kazenga. Kazenga shoots field block. Looked like number 2, Zach Crenshaw, got a hand on that one. Knocked that out of play. Sebastian Chan sends the ball back to Jackson Benners. To Sebastian Chan into 3, Reef Lippa. That ball picked up by 4, Thomas Newell. Charles Matthews on attack here. Bringing that ball in, misses wide to the left. Counter ball comes in by Coach Seth Hughes, head coach of Kearns Cougars water polo here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Sebastian Chan over to Reef Lippa. Lippa back to Chan. Chan back to Lippa. Trying to get on the legs. That's going to be an exclusion. Number 8, White. Logan Morgan going to the box, sending our first 6-on-5 opportunity for the morning. Here comes back around to number 5, Jackson Benners. Benners over to Lippa. Lippa fakes over to number 9, Eric Winkler. Winkler to Lippa. Lippa gets up, sends it back to Benners. Benners over to number 6, Brody Sladek. And there's the finish by number 7, Sebastian Chan, after some great teamwork. Finished there by number 6, Brody Sladek, with the assist. Goal there by 7, Sebastian Chan. Great team play there. Again, these teams were put together late last night after we completed the 6-8 challenge at Olympus High School last night. Finished up there about 10 o'clock. Put the teams together. We notified the athletes late, about 11:30, when the team chat went out. That's an ordinary foul. Number 6, Charles Matthews with the ball, sends it over to 4, Thomas Newell. Newell shoots. That's going to go up and send it back to Team Bailey. Bailey in the blue. That ball goes wide and it was a little bit long, picked up by Braden Sanders, keeper here for Azevedo. Sanders sends that ball forward, up to number 3. Iason Mialopoulos. Confirm the pronunciation on that one, but I think I'm pretty close. That. Number 1, Tanner Furtak controls that. Lippa working on the post up there. Lippa over to number 7, Sebastian Chan comes in. Ordinary foul, contra foul, ball under. Sends the ball back to Azevedo. Azevedo sends it up to Iason Mialopoulos. To Newell. Newell dumps over to number 5, Joseph Goldhart. That ball picked up by keeper Tanner Furtak for Team Bailey. Chase Wilson to Lippa. Lippa over to number 6, Brody Sladek. Goes into center, ordinary foul. Number 2, Zach Crenshaw kicks that back out. There's going to be exclusion coming here. Number 6, White, Charles Matthews, goes out. Kicking that ball around here to another 6-on-5 opportunity. The first Bailey goal came from 6-on-5. Lippa puts it in, bottom left-hand corner. Put that one on the highlight reel. Beautiful shot there by Reef Lippa. Off the 6-on-5. Great team play there by Team Bailey. Ball coming through here. Number 4, Thomas Newell at this point moves that ball over to number 2, Lucas Kuzenga. Kuzenga, that ball skips out, probably due to the altitude, right? Hits one of those waves and just kind of shoots forward. Number 1, Tanner Furtak, looking for an outlet, sends it up to Lipa on the left here, on the left hand. Lipa sends that ball back around up to Eric Winkler. Down, ordinary foul to Chan. Number 7, Sebastian Chan, puts that backdoor pass to Eric Winkler. Winkler over to Lipa. Lipa working to get on his legs, does so. Sends that back to Winkler. Shot clock expires. Sends the ball over to Team Azevedo. Braden Saunders sends that ball forward up to Iason Nialopoulos. Stepped out, that's going to be blocked by Reef Lipa. Great defense there on number 7, Reese Jenikin. Chan looking, sends that ball over to, it's going to be a contra foul, send that ball back to Team Azevedo in the white caps. Number 8, Logan Morgan on Team Azevedo. Earned that number. That ball controlled by keeper Tanner Furtak of Team Bailey. Outlet to Chan. Chan wide out to Reef Lipa. Lipa surveying. Decides to keep it close here. Sends it over to Chase Wilson. Wilson sends that ball over to Eric Winkler. Splashes, getting us here at the table. Number 6, Brody Sladek, shot there by Chan, blocked by number 1, Braden Sanders, and out of bounds. It's going to be a 2-meter corner throw restart. Charles Matthews to restart here. Sends it into Chan. Crisp pass right to the hand. Sebastian Chan working forward. That ball knocked out. Great defense there by number 4, Thomas Newell. That'll be a positive in that plus-minus. 15 seconds remaining here. Exclusion in transition. Number 7, Sebastian Chan going to the box. Number 1, Braden Saunders sends that ball deep down. 4 seconds to do something with it here. Gets up and shoots that ball. Doesn't get through the tall timber. Field blocked by number 8, Chase Wilson, and number 9, Eric Winkler. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Sean String with Game On Live Studio. We are here. We've got one more game following this, and then we're back up to Olympus. Thanks for joining along. Would love it if you would subscribe and slide on over into our social media. Are back underway. Team Azevedo wins that. Ball ends up in the center there, Thomas Newell's hand. Back around up to Logan Morgan, into Charles Matthews. That ball goes into center and puts it in. Number 7, Reese Jenikin from the set. Nice live center entry. Assist goes to Charles Matthews. Reef sends that ball over to number 7, Sebastian Chen. Works to earn that foul. Does indeed do so. Puts the ball in play. Sends it down line to 5, Jackson Benners. Benners, one of the key participants, stars of the Dallas Showcase 6-8 series in Dallas in December. Coming in late last night, early this morning, after taking some tests down in Texas. Joining us here, Logan Morgan sends that ball in. That ball is going to be dropped. That's pure desire right there for number 6, Charles Matthews. And I just picked up that rebound, you guys. That was an athletic move right there. I had to protect our table crew from a sure concussion. Would have shut the whole thing down. Big shot there by number 8, Chase Wilson for Team Bailey. Charles Matthews. It's not very often you get to call your own name in the Logan Morgan sends that ball. Goldhart. Turnover still there by number 5, Jackson Benners. He's a king of the plus-minus column. We're still working. Steal and a goal. That'll play nicely there. We've got 4:16. We've got Bailey 3, Azevedo 1. I'm sure Ryan Bailey is out there somewhere just super psyched that his team is beating up on Tony right at the moment. Logan Morgan bringing that ball forward. That ball touched. It's going to be a 2-meter. Ison Milopoulos goes over, picks that ball, puts it up in play. Wide to number 8, Logan Morgan. Big turn coming. Knocked out by number 9, Eric Winkler. Still working that ball. Just some strength happening there. Number 6, Brody Sladek ends up with it for Bailey. Drops it off to Tanner Furtok. Furtok outlets to number 5, Jackson Benners. Benners getting on his legs, moving outside over to number 6, Brody Sladek. Sladek gets that down into Chase Wilson. Reef Lippa up, puts it in. Bar in off that 2-post. Not a bad shot there by number 3, Reef Lippa, populating that highlight reel here. One of the Tony's Academy athletes. Really putting in some work there. You can see some great improvement there from Dallas until now. Nice job, Reef. Back underway here. That ball comes around. Number 2, Lucas Kazenga sends that ball down line to number 7, Reese Jenikin. Jenikin earns the ordinary foul. Logan Newell posts up over to number 6, Charles Matthews. Overpass ends up in the hands of number 9, Eric Winkler. Credit him for the steal. Number 1, Tanner Furtok to get that ball. Exclusion 7 white. Reese Jenikin. Brody Sladek into set up the Bailey 6-on-5 here to Jackson Benners. Benners just Chan. Big field block there by number 2, Lucas Kuzinga, off the shot by Zach Crenshaw. Great athleticism there by both those athletes. Fun to watch. Number 7, Reese Jenikin, coming in off of the exclusion. Back up to 6, Charles Matthews. Matthews working, gets it into Newell. Newell with the nice backy. Controlled there. That was really quick there. Controlled by Tanner. Tanner moves that ball forward up to number 5, Jackson Benners. Benners sends that ball back over to Brody Sladek. Sladek inside with room to work. Not much you're going to do with that. Zach Crenshaw, that ball moves over to the one spot, wide open, sealed on that side. That's a high percentage shot. 1 of 3 things happening there. Goal, exclusion, or 5-meter penalty. We'll take option 1 for the win on that possession. Azevedo down by 4, 5-1 here with 1:50 remaining in the second period. Looking to try to find some firepower over number 5, Joseph Goldhart. Goldhart, a Utah native out of Harriman High School. We go into 6-on-5 as number 7 dark, Sebastian Chan, goes over to the box. Overpass here. Goldhart chases that down. Into number 2, Lucas Kuzenga. Big shot there by number 4, Thomas Newell. Rebounds out to just about mid-court. Picked up. New shot clock for Lucas Kuzenga to work. Goldhart. Nice little pass there. Tapped out. It's going to be white ball. 2-meter restart. Number 6 wide, Charles Matthews. Asking for that ball to come wide out to that ball comes in. Number 2, Lucas Kuzenga sends that ball around. Clean steal there. And an ordinary foul. Clean steal there by number 8, Chase Wilson. Put that on the stat page. Wilson has an opportunity here. Nice assist. That's contribution right there. The goal doesn't count for Wilson, number 8. But stat line looks good on that. Number 2, Zach Crenshaw with the steal and the assist, padding up his plus-minus score there. Nice finish there by Zach Crenshaw. Ball comes around. Thomas Newell. Newell sends that down to number 6, Charles Matthews. Ordinary foul. Matthews goes and grabs that ball, sends it deep to number 2, Lucas Kuzenga. Backhand by 7, Reese Jenikin is blocked by Furtok. Furtok picks up the ball, barks some commands, and sends him back on to the counterattack into transition. Number 9, Eric Winkler moving forward. Winkler looking, sends that in. Benners was not aware the ball was coming in. It's going to go back to Azevedo. Ordinary foul. Shot coming there, knocked down. And at the end of the first half, we're 6-1, Bailey over Azevedo's. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for following along. Hope you're having a great time. It's a beautiful morning here in Salt Lake. We little frosty, but it's going to keep just warming up, and beautiful blue sky day here. We've got one more game after this, and then we're going to get everyone back to a hotel for food, and then we're going to be broadcasting live from Olympus High School this afternoon. Games start with the women at 5 o'clock. Here we go. Underway, Azevedo in the Whitecaps, Team Bailey in the blue. Ordinary foul there, number 3, Iason Miapolis. Still stolen there by 3, Reef Lipa. Lipa sends that ball in. Chase Wilson has that ball skewed out. Outlet to number 6, Charles Matthews. That ball comes in. Step out, knocked down by number 1, Tanner Furtok. Great turn and shot there by 7, Reese Jenikin from center. Sebastian Chan. Chan working. Going to be an exclusion to white, excuse me. That's Zach Crenshaw. Nope, that's Lucas Kuzinga going for the white team over the sin bin. Bailey up on power play. Nice entry there by Brody Sladek. Just a little bit wonky off the hand there, but a good idea there for number 8, Chase Wilson. Back even here. In comes Lucas Kuzinga. Sends that ball down to 8, Logan Morgan. Oh, wow. Jackson Benners hits a handle on that from behind, and the ball just kind of pops forward like a dead bird and ends up in that top corner. 6-2, Bailey. That ball goes around over to the Chase Wilson. Wilson into Lipa. Lipa getting on the legs, puts it in. Big turn. Going to be a 5-meter penalty. Great entry pass there by Reef Lipa. 5-meter penalty earned by number 2, Zach Crenshaw, but that just came from Smart heads-up play from Lipa. It looks like number 6, Brody Sladek's going to take this one. Sladek puts it in. Number 6, Brody Sladek brings Bailey up 7-2 with 4:13 remaining here in the third period. Janikin back to number 4, Thomas Newell. Ball comes around to Newell. Newell on his legs. Exclusion. 6 dark. Charles Matthews goes to the box, sending Azevedo up onto a 6-on-5 power play. Newell, that ball taps out a little bit. He goes and chases it back down. Picks up by number 2, Lucas Kuzinga. Kuzinga over to Newell. Newell up into Charles Matthews. Redirect into number 3, Iason Mialopoulos. Bailey on attack here. Brody Sladek. Lipa inside, stepping, exclusion, number 3, White. Iason going to the sin bin. Brody Sladek setting up the 6-on-5 opportunity. Benners stepping forward over to number 6, Brody Sladek. Reef Lipa off that 3-post, chases down his own rebound. Restart on the shot clock, 2:44 remaining. Oh, and that ball goes out of bounds. Charles Matthews down to 5. Joe Goldhart. Number 6, Charles Matthews. Getting back here. Counterattack coming, number 5. Jackson Benners. You don't want to have him out in the open, that's for sure. Number 7, Sebastian Chan. That ball comes in, finish right on the goal line. It's going to be a goal there by number 2, Zach Crenshaw. On the restart here. Number 6, White, Charles Matthews. Push off. Sends the ball back to Team Bailey. Sebastian Chen slicing through there. Ball in hand by number 5, Jackson Benners. Benners all over the pool. Back to 3. Lipa on the wrong side of the pool. That ball knocked down, popped out into Sebastian Chan's hands. Going to be ball under. Send it back to Team Azevedo. Goldhart sends that ball back to the goalie, Braden Sanders. On attack here, Logan Morgan coming through. Morgan on his legs, making it controlled there by Tanner Furtok. Timeout called by Coach Seth Hughes.
Medical emergency. Well, if you're having a medical emergency, let me get emergency services here for you too, jackass.
Contrafoul away from the ball, holding, sends the ball back to Azevedo. Number 6, Charles Matthews coming through. Matthews has some position, working smartly in front of the cage there. Number 3, Iason Milopoulos. Back up to Newell. Newell sends that ball over to Logan Morgan. Exclusion. Number 6, Dark, goes to the box. That's Brody Sladek, and finishes there with a goal by number 8, Logan Morgan, for Team Azevedo. 51.01 remaining here. We are 9-3 Bailey over Azevedo. Reflippa. That ball stolen by Goldhart. Goldhart with open water here. With advantage, ball in hand, kicks it over to number 7. Ordinary foul to Reese Jenikin. Smart play there by Goldhart. Gets big up. Shot and in there by number 8, Logan Morgan. No goal. No goal. Waved off. Ball goes wide here. Number 8, Chase Wilson, comes into number 9, Eric Winkler. Winkler, Sebastian Chan skips it near side. Little fist pump there. Well deserved. Great look on there for Sebastian Chan. And at the end of the third period, we've got Bailey 9, Azevedo 3. 10. Excuse me, I stand corrected. Back underway here into the fourth period of our 11 o'clock game. We've got one more to go after this ordinary foul. Ball reached in. That's going to be ball under. Number 8, Chase Wilson, responsible for that. Team Bailey here on attack. Sebastian Chan goes, grabs that ball. Number 7. That ball turned over and into the hands of Azevedo. Caused there by Logan Morgan. Charles Matthews on his leg, stepping forward. Matthews, bar out. That was close. Everyone in the facility moaning as that one looked like it couldn't have been closer, but we'll trust the judgment of our dedicated referee crew here. That ball into Reef Lippa, over to number 9, Eric Winkler. Up and over the top there, shot by number 2, Zach Crenshaw. Goes up to number 6, White, Charles Matthews. Ball under. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Coach Seth Hughes to do some substitution in. Number 6, Brody Sladek coming in here. Sebastian Chan on his legs here. Moves that over to Lippa. He gets up. Nice center entry after a fake. Exclusion there. Newell going to the box. Earned there by number 8, Chase Wilson on the earned exclusion. Number 6, Brody Sladek sends that ball up to Eric Winkler. Lippa over to Winkler. Back to Sladek. Bouncer or skip shot there by number 5, Jackson Benners, is rebounded by Sebastian Chan, who earns the 5-meter. Lippa, lefty, is going to take this here. Lippa off the 2-post. Covered there. Picked up by number 1, Braden Sanders. Exclusion away from the ball. 2 hands, number 6 coming on out. Timeout called by Coach Jimmy Hurd. 30-second timeout. Azevedo here, Team Azevedo here on 6-on-5 opportunity. That ball flips around up to Joseph Goldhart at the top, getting strong. Goldhart kicks it over to number 6, Charles Matthews. Matthews tries to send it through the lumber there, doesn't happen. Ball knocked down there, picked up, controlled by Tanner Furtok. Comes in off of the exclusion. Picks that ball up. Number 3, Reef Lippa attacking down here for Team Bailey. To Chan, Sebastian Chan turning and working. Takes a pop, an inadvertent hit there. Gonna turn over back into exclusion. Number 5, Dark going on Jackson Benners. encroaching there after the ordinary foul. Goldhart gets up, fakes, gets on to number 8, Logan Morgan. Morgan back around up to 6, Charles Matthews inside. That ball and in. Assist there, number 6, Charles Matthews. Goal credit to Lucas Kuzenga. That ball comes around over. Number 8, Chase Wilson. Lipa working. Back around over to number 6, Brody Sladek. Ordinary foul. That ball goes back. Number 1, Braden Sanders for Team Azevedo, looking for an outlet. Trying to find some rhythm here. Turns into him. Let's go with the ball. No foul. We're still rolling. And nice little soft shot there by number 6, Charles Matthews. Azevedo scratching their way back into this with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in the game. 9-5, Bailey with a 4-goal advantage. Sebastian Chan. Back up to Brody Sladek. Sladek looking. Back around up to 9, Eric Winkler. Winkler just goes to the donut shop and says, I want some with sprinkles. Puts that in right over the head. Number 9, Eric Winkler. 14, Bailey. 10-5. 1:33 remaining here. Thomas Newell to Lucas Kuzenga. Goldhart being pressed out, wide press there by 8, Chase Wilson. Back and forth there between Lucas Kuzenga and Charles Matthews. Knocked down. Number 1, Tanner Furtok. Furtok outside to Chase Wilson. Wilson sends that ball over. Dangerous pass picked up there by Brody Sladek. Sladek still working, sends that ball into Eric Winkler. Winkler goes long wide over to Zach Crenshaw. Crenshaw inside to Sebastian Chan, getting some work. Pops it out, but just misses wide right by 6 inches of that 3-post. Braden Sanders sends the ball forward up to number 2, Lucas Kuzenga. To Newell. Newell getting on his leg to Goldhart. Goldhart puts that into the backside of the net. Interesting fact about Joseph Goldhart. You might enjoy the series, High School Musical, the series. Goldhart was on the water polo team for the East High Leopards for that series. Represented well as an East High alumni myself from the East High Musical fame. It's not a bad deal. Great shot there by Joe Goldhart. Go Leopards. Number 5, Jackson Benners sends that ball long to Brody Sladek. Sladek working forward. Back to Sebastian Chan. And at the end of the game, we've got Bailey 10, Azevedo 6. Up next, we've got Hundut versus Wright. Thanks again for joining along. We'll get these teams in, get them rolling. And we're excited here. My name's Sean Stringer with Game On Live Studio. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's the best way you can help us right now. We will be offering highlight reels and game packages. You can go, I believe that Sarah Azevedo has sent those out to those parents. If you have some interest, you can message me directly as well. Thanks so much for having us here. We've got one more game in this morning session before we head back to Olympus this afternoon. Sean Stringham signing off as we get ready for this next game between Hudnut and Wright. and right teams in the water here. We've got the black versus green caps again here, the C and D teams. Not ranked, just ordered there as organizational. In the black caps, we have Hudnut, and in the green caps, we have Team Wright. As they move forward there in green, that's number 6, Gray Carson, being guarded by number 4, Ryan Carey. Ordinary foul there. Number 7, Ben Four coming up forward, shoots and scores, draws first blood, puts that in there. Ben Four puts Wright, the green team, up on the board first. Ordinary foul out there. Number 4, Ryan Carey with the ball. Ball comes forward, kicks around over to number 3, Chase Daly. Ball pops off out into number 1, Owen Van Stralens. Van Stralen kicks that ball out to Ben Four. Kicks out to number 6, Gray Carson. Carson. Number 1, Joe Jennis receives that ball. Outlet deep to number 8, Jack Richards. Has a driver, number 7. That's a great goal there by Noah Nifke. Ball comes in there. Ordinary foul. Stolen away there by number 7 black, Noah Nifke. That's going to be a goal by number 5 dark, Toring Stanley. Bronson Birdsall kicks that ball back to Gray Carson. Carson sends it over to number 7, Ben Four. Four puts the ball in play, looking for an opportunity, gets it into Birdsall. Birdsall, ball under. Joe Jennis to 7, Noah Nifke. That ball comes around to number 6, Jonathan Carcari. That ball rebounds out to half court. Chased down by number 4, Donovan Davidson. Davidson working to get position, get on his legs. Being guarded by number 3, Chase Daly. Into 7, Ben Four. Four takes that ball down line. In comes. Nice, around the Zachary Whitfield puts it in there from the center position. Ryan Carey being guarded by Birdsall. Carey looking for an opportunity. Carey throws that ball away or puts it into the hands of number 6, Gray Carson. To Owen Van Stralen, keeper for Team Wright here. That ball comes in, being knocked down. Going to be an ordinary foul. Contra foul, turns it over. Number 1, Joe Jennis. Into 2, Brody Crouch. Crouch sends it down into 8, Jack Richards, who's working, being guarded by Ben Forer, comes up disheveled with his cap there, sends the ball up to Ryan Carey. Ordinary foul. That ball again. Got to watch those numbers, the green and the black, sometimes confusing. Coming through here, Greg Carson takes the hit there by Ryan Carey. Number 8 goes out to 6-on-5. Number 6, Gray Carson, goes out. Inside, 5-meter. Number 2, Lucas Anderson. That was earned by number 3, Chase Daly. Good heads-up play there by Chase. Chase Daly looks like he's going to go ahead and take this 5-meter penalty shot. Daly sneaks it in that bottom left-hand corner. Nice, good-looking shot there for Daly. Daly out of Olympus High School here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Local talent on that one. Proud to coach Chase pretty much every day.
I worked for Care Ambulance for like a year.
Gray Carson sends that ball forward to Donovan Davidson. Davidson gets an ordinary foul. Working there, 5, Zach Whitfield. Whitfield puts that ball in play into number 6, Gray Carson, puts that one in.
Hey, isn't Beverly Hills County Fire though? Oh, no. The Sheriff's Department services Beverly Hills. Oh, Beverly Hills as well? Yeah. Right, is green.
That ball knocked down by number 8. Or number 4, excuse me, Donovan Davidson knocking that ball down. Sorry, Jack Richards with the possession. Over to Ryan Carey. Carey pushing up over the top there.
When was this, 2019?
No, it's been 10 or 12 years. Yeah.
Ordinary foul. Ball put into play there by number 3, Reese Hammond. Into 6, Gray Carson, back to Hammond. Nice live center entry there. Birdsall with the sweeper. Defended there nicely by Carey. Outlet by Joe Jennis. Number 5, Tori Stanley tries to sneak one in. Puts it in. Number 5 with the goal there, Toring Stanley. That ball stolen by number 6, Jonathan Karkari. Exclusion in transition on that quick one there. 5-meter penalty. Awarded. Couple of different penalties there. 6 on the exclusion. Number 8, Jack Richards. That ball in. Going into 6-on-5 here. Number 3, Reese Hammond. Back around here. Back to into number 3, Reese Hammond again. That skips up over the top of the cage. There is. And that's the end of the first period. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio, broadcasting live from Salt Lake City, Utah for the 6-8 series in Salt Lake City. I know Tony and team are planning on heading to Arizona next in April. Then back to Texas, I believe, in May. Then we'll be in beautiful St. George for the culminating event of the 6-8 series at the Dixie Performance Center down on the campus of Dixie State University. Can't wait for that to happen. We'll be there for all of those events, streaming these games. Thanks for joining along here. Hopefully you're having a great experience. As always, let us know in the chat if there's something we can do better for you. We'll be packing up here after this game and heading back up to Olympus to broadcast from there tonight and all day tomorrow. Thanks, shout out to the Kearns Oker Park Fitness Center and Brad Piercy for getting us in here this morning so that we could get these games underway. Love to know where you're watching from out there. Just catching up on the chat and the stream here. I'm assuming there are some California folk out there. Anybody else watching from out there around the world? Would love to know. It's kind of always fun to see that. We are getting underway here for second period. In the green caps, Team Wright. And in the black caps, Team Hudnut. Eric Verheyden takes control of that ball off the sprint into Zachary Whitfield. Whitfield on his legs, stepping forward. Nice there. Number 6, Greg Carson with the backhand off the assist by number 5, Zach Whitfield. Ball comes in. That ball is a goal by number 2, Brody Crouch. We are trading blows here. 6-5. Hudnut up by 1. Whitfield running the offense here, gets that ball over to number 2, Lucas Anderson. He shoots, finds a seam and puts it in. Ryan Carey brings that ball up into Noah Nifke. Hands her up. Gonna contra foul. Send it back to Wright. Ordinary foul. Lucas Anderson working forward. Into number 7, Ben Forer. 4 steps in, puts that in. just threading the needle there. Four is dangerous on that 1-2 side. Ball down line here. In that stepping out. That's a goal by number 6, Jonathan Karkari. Assist by number 7, Noah Gnifke. On a restart. Back to number 6, Gray Carson. Overpass there. Bronson tries to go chase that down. It's going to be exclusion. Number 5, a little bit too hard there. Toring Stanley goes into the box, sends right up onto a 6-on-5 opportunity. Birdsall back around here, then into number 7, Ben Ford. Dangerous from there. That ball goes in from underwater. Don't even know who that was. Number 2, dark green, Lucas Anderson finishes there. We are 8-7. Nice little battle happening here, right with the goal, +1 advantage. Number 6, Jonathan Karkari to restart that. Back to Ryan Carey. Carey, it's pressed out. That ball is gonna be won by number 8, Bronson Birdsall. Birdsall still working, gets up. Nice block there by Joe Jennis. Jennis outlet to number 7, Noah Nifke. Going to be an exclusion for green. Donovan Davidson going to the box. Called timeout here by Coach Seth Hughes. Off the timeout here. Coming in, man up here, Chase Daly down on the 6, working in on that. Puts the hand right in there. Nice work around there to number 7, Noah Nifke. Looking for the pop. Chase Daly brings the goalie towards him and puts it over his head. Chase Daly puts up his second for the day. On that nice 6-on-5 opportunity. Three minutes remaining here in the second period. That ball tapped out. Great job there by Joe Jennis. Picked back up over to the 2-meter restart here. Corner coming in. Zach Whitfield. That ball picked off. Number 2, Brody Crouch for Team Hudnut. Outlet deep to number 8, Jack Richards. Richards puts it cross court. Birdsall brings that ball down here, looks over to Whitfield. Whitfield, ordinary. Inside, big step out off the crossbar there by number 6, Gray Carson. Jennis sends that ball down to Noah Gnifke. Into number 2, Brody Crouch. Crouch has the presence to get his legs underneath him there and put it up over the outstretched hands of number 1, Owen Van Stralen. Ball comes around here into number 5, Zach Whitfield. That ball off the post. Jenness, outlet to number 5, Toring Stanley. Number 7, Noah Gnifke, earns the 5-meter penalty shot. Awarded to number 3. Noah lining up on this one. Puts it in, bottom left-hand corner. Gets it past Owen Van Stralen. Hudnut 10, Wright 8. Hey, how's the image quality out there for those of you in streaming land? Is it coming through crisp for you? The cameras are looking very good here, so I just want to make sure that you're getting a good quality feed. Would love to know what you're seeing, if it looks okay on your side. Audio as well. Zach Whitfield sends that ball around. That's going to be a contra foul for hugging. Sending it back, wrapping him up there with 2 hands underwater. Number 8, Jack Richards. That's one of my favorites, when the refs give an air hug. Jack Richards over to Chase Daly. Daly down line to number 2, Brody Crouch. Crouch working back up to Daly. Daly puts that ball on a dime to number 8, Jack Richards inside. Going to be an ordinary foul. Crouch lining up. That's rebounded. Crouch is going to be able to go get a new shot clock. 1:10 remaining here in the second period. That ball comes around to number 8, Jack Richards. Richards puts that wide right. Owen Van Stralen. Exclusion 8 in transition. Jack Richards goes to the box. Going to call a timeout there. Looks like a 30-second timeout. I mentioned this earlier, but I don't think that I think Tony said you pretty much have unlimited timeouts. There's really only one athlete on the bench, so there's not a ton of time for these athletes to recover. A lot of Iron Man going on here. Oh.
3 or 8 were in the backcourt. The ref was like, "Fuck, we didn't see." I'll go ask her. The best news is that you're asking me that question. You know what an exclusion is. It just says my heart's so good. And that you're concerned that you haven't written it down yet. There was an exclusion. I was just dismissed.
Back underway here. We're man up here. Zach Whitfield, number 5, sends that ball back around. Birdsall back to Carson. Birdsall back into number 5, Zach Whitfield. Whitfield 2-7. Ben Four winds up, gives it to Birdsall. Chest block there by number 6, Jonathan Carcari. Nice job on that on the field block. Ball kicks out wide over there to number 8, Jack Richards. Richards moving forward with that ball. Into 6, Jonathan Carcari. Ooh, bar down. Sniper, no sniping, but this time he does. 6, Jonathan Carcari puts it in. Brings. But seriously, how about that replay action there from Jaden Courtney? Producing there for us, catching that. Nice job, Jaden. Number 4, Donovan Davidson, sends that ball over to 6, Gray Carson. Carson. Ordinary. Sends that ball in. Same team there as they're tracking each other down. And at the end of the second period, we've got a 12-8 advantage for Hudnut over Wright. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for tracking along here. We've got one more half of play before we head back up to Olympus for the afternoon session. I'm going to grab a drink of water here. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back here, ready to roll for the second half. Wright in the green caps, Hudnut in the black caps. Zach Whitfield puts the ball into number 7, Ben Ford. Ford gets knocked down by number 3, Chase Daly. Just bodied there. Chase Daly on attack here, drawing the defenders to him, puts it in, tries to get that. Noah Gnifke tries to get the backhand off, is stuffed. Owen Van Stralen outlets that ball to Ben. 4 down to Daly, or being guarded by Daly down there. Number 5, Zach Whitfield sends it over to number 6, Gray Carson. That ball goes to the wrong team. Ball comes in, push off. Contra foul, sends the ball back to Wright. Zach Whitfield trying to get it into Birdsall. Oh, he snipes that. Gonna drop on me. I'll just put it over your head is what he says on that one. Zach Whitfield puts it in for Team Wright. Carey, back to Carey. Comes into, goes down over to number 8, Jack Richards. Richards brings that ball in. Noah Gnifke stepping forward. Nice 6-on-5 opportunity here. Snipes that in. Toring Stanley puts that in. Great eyes, great lateral movement there on his legs. Coach Jimmy trying to play with 7. You got to watch that guy. I don't know about that. Ball goes down into number 2, Lucas Anderson. Anderson earns the exclusion. That finished by eight with the goal there. Off the exclusion, off the quick there. Hudnut 13, Wright 9. Excuse me, 13-10, my fault on that one. Number 7, Noah Gnifke sends that ball over to 2, Brody Crouch. Crouch working. Nice defense there. Perfect defense by Zach Whitfield. Number 5 on Team Wright. Owen Van Stralen directing traffic. Double exclusion. 5 green and 2 dark going on the double exclusion. Playing 5-on-5 here. Got 3:31 remaining in the third period. Just working the table here out on this double exclusion. We'll get underway. Birdsall to restart on the 5x5 here, the double exclusion. Great field block there by number 7. Noah Gnifke sends the ball back to Jack Richards. Richards into Birdsall. Ordinary foul. Excuse me, that's into number 6, Jonathan Karkari. That ball off and out by number 8. Lucas Anderson creating a little advantage there. Outlet, going to get rewarded for the pass, and that's swiped away by number 7, Black, Noah Gnifke. Toring Stanley shoots. That's knocked down by Owen Van Stralen. Outlet back up to number 8, Bronson Birdsall. Birdsall looking for an opportunity, sends it out to number 4, Donovan Davidson. Davidson sends wide to number 3, Reese Hammond. Bringing the defender, Noah Gnifke, out to him. Ordinary foul, direct shot available. Looks like he's going to try and take that. Sneak it through underneath. Picked up by number 1, Joe Dennis. Number 8, Jack Richards coming into it here. Number 2, Lucas Anderson finished up there. The goal by Toring Stanley on the cleanup. Gray Carson Sends that ball over to number 7, Ben Forer. Ordinary foul for Forer. Puts the ball in play, attacks in, creates some open water there. Nice heads-up play there into number 9, Eric Verheyen. Chase Daly comes up with the ball, sends it up on the nice steal there for Chase. To 6, Jonathan Karkari, and he puts it in. Nice job, good heads-up play, top to bottom there. Started on the turnover, the steal from Daly, pushed that ball down. Good plus-minus stat line there for some athletes on that one. Gray Carson into number 2, Lucas Anderson. Anderson on his legs, sends it over to number 3, Reese Hammond. Hammond earns the ordinary, back to Anderson. Steps up, looking forward, back over to Reese Hammond. Hammond moving forward. From behind, ordinary foul. Direct foul shot available. Gets on his legs, puts that into center to Birdsall. Birdsall turning. Going to earn the exclusion. Number 4, Dark, Ryan Carey going to the box. Puts right up on 6-on-5 and finished there by number 7, Ben Forer, off the assist from number 6, Gray Carson. Jack Richards inside, stolen there by 6, Gray Carson. Exclusion in transition, coming over hard on the Jonathan Karkari. He's going to go talk to Coach Seth over in the corner. Gray Carson sends that ball down to Reese Hammond. Hammond back to Carson, playing catch there, sends it over the head of number 8, Bronson Birdsall. Birdsall moving forward. Oh, nice quick shot there by Ben Forer. He's a weapon over there on that 1-2 side. Wily little guy, but he can shoot. Number 8, Jack Richards working to get that ball in. They're going to be rewarded there with an exclusion. Number 6, Gray Carson going to the box. Deep here, number 7, Noah Gnifke. Back up to Jack Richards, and that's a shot by number 2, Brody Crouch, off the assist by number 8, Jack Richards. Donovan Davidson sends that ball forward to number 7, Ben Forer. Forer still. Three, Chase Daly called on the exclusion. After the shot, after the clock, after the horn. Whoa, let's get there. At the end of the third period, exclusion to number 3, Daly. Leaves us 16-12, Hudnut over Wright. Okay, here we go. Fourth and final quarter of our morning session here. In the dark caps, black caps, we have Hudnut, and in the green caps, we have Wright. Ball comes in. That ball is swiped out by number 1, Owen Van Stralen. Van Stralen surveying. Sends that ball down into number 7, Ben Forer. Ball kicked out and stolen by 7, Ben Forer. By 7, Noah Gnifke coming back down the other direction. Gnifke banks it off that 3-post and in. Ball pops back to Donovan Davidson. Davidson goes over to Ben Forer. Forer. Exclusion, number 5, black, Toring Stanley. 4. Ryan Carey, number 4, Ryan Carey. Goes to that, turns into 6-on-5. Miles Whitfield sends that ball around up to Ben Forer. Forer puts that in. Number 7. Assist from Whitfield. Working there, exclusion number 3, Reese Hammond. Wide open Cade, knocked down. Great diving grab there by Owen Van Stralen. Fantastic job as a keeper there. Keep that ball out. Brody Crouch stepping forward. Back to Chase Daly. Daly puts it down on that baseline. Again, Van Stralen kicked out there by Whitfield to a re-emerging number 3, Reese Hammond. That ball comes down in here to number 7, Ben Forer. He's been dangerous from there. Daly drops, puts the field block up. Eric Verheyden with the ball. Verheyden stepping forward, takes the shot, blocked by number 7, Noah Gnifke. Ben Forer moves that ball forward up to number 5, Toring Stanley. Stanley looking for an opportunity. Gets it up to 2, Brody Crouch. Tries to get it into Daly. Stolen there by number 4, Donovan Davidson, putting the green team right on offense here. Birdsall kicks it back out to Whitfield on his legs, stepping forward. Back into the center entry. Back drop there by Jack Richards. Number 5, Toring Stanley, sends that ball wide over to Chase. Chase Daly, number 3, right into the hand of 6. Great, just off the 2-post. Timeout called by Coach Jimmy. We're exclusion here. Birdsall goes in. Joe Jennis gets that. Gets the new shot clock. Back to Donovan Davidson. Davidson goes wide over to number 6, Greg Carson. Carson finishes. 17-13, Hudnut over Wright. Scratch that, 17-14, 17-14. Carey. Number 7, Ben Ford with some fancy footwork. Puts the turn on Carey. That's just pure guts right there. Number 7, Ben Ford passes it to himself, turns, goes in, keeps working, puts it over the goal in the cage. That's going to go on the highlight reel right there. .209 remaining here. Ball comes in, that's ball knocked down. Great job by Van Stralen to get a hand on that. Number 5, Dark, Toring Stanley. Bronson Birdsall. Number 4, Donovan Davidson. Downline Garson to Birdsall. Birdsall working. Stolen there by Jack Richards. Up to 7, Noah Nifke. 1:30 remaining here in the game. Nifke goes into Daly, working. Earns the exclusion for Daly. Number 5, Zach Ripfield goes to the box. Number 8, Bronson Birdsall. That ball knocked down. Picked up there, still in possession of Team Hudnut. Goal there by number 8, Jack Richards, off the assist by number 6, Jonathan Carcari. Donovan Davidson. Moving forward over to number 7, Ben Forer. Ball picked up by Zach Whitfield, puts the ball in play. Whitfield tries to thread the needle into number 8, Bronson Birdsall. Team Hudnut has a different idea. Joe Jennis Moves that ball forward. Up to number 2, Brody Crouch. Down to Daly. 32 seconds remaining here. Daly earns the ordinary foul, puts the ball in play, looking for an opportunity to put that ball up to number 6, Jonathan Karkari. And that'll be a shot clock violation. We'll send the ball back with 20 seconds remaining here for Wright, Team Wright, to get another one up on the board. Ordinary foul there. Number 6, Jonathan Karkari, coming back to Zach Whitfield. Whitfield puts one in. Back to number 1, Joe Jennis. Looks like they're going to spread it. And at the end of our morning session here, we've got Hudnut 19, Wright 16 in an offensive shootout. We are going to wrap up here our morning and head back up to Olympus for this afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio. My name's Sean Stringham. We'll be signing off. We'll see you later tonight for an evening of water polo from Salt Lake City, Utah. Signing off. Peace.